Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden in plain sight within corporate filings. Today, we're rediving into a company that is planning to buy back its own stock, and you want to know what that really means for its future. So, Ovintiv Incorporated, formerly known as Encana, has filed a Form 8K with the SEC. This is essentially a way for companies to report timely material information that is already covered in their regular quarterly or annual reports. Think of it as a special announcement section. We'll be looking at what they're re-announcing and why it matters to investors. This filing is all about an announcement Ovintiv made on the 29th of September 2025. It is a current report, meaning it is for something important that just happened. The company we are looking at is Ovintiv Incorporated. They are based in Delaware and their stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol RVIV. This is interesting because it tells us they are a publicly traded company, meaning their financials and major decisions are something we can keep tabs on. Their main class of stock is common stock, which is typical for most companies. This is what most investors buy and sell. Now, the real meat of this report is under this section. Regulation FD stands for Fair Disclosure, and it is designed to prevent companies from selectively releasing important information to certain people. So, what they're announcing here is meant for everyone. This is the key announcement, folks. Ovintiv is planning to buy back a significant number of its own shares. Specifically, they will be allowed to purchase up to about 22.3 million shares. This program is set to run for a full year, starting in early October 2025 and wrapping up in October 2026. So, what does a company buying back its own stock actually mean? Imagine a pie. If the company buys back some slices of the pie, the remaining slices become a bigger piece of the whole pie. In terms of stocks, this means that the earnings per S share, or a company S profit divided by the number of shares outstanding, usually goes up. This can make the stock look more attractive to investors. It can also signal that the company believes its stock is undervalued or that it has excess cash it wants to return to shareholders. They are essentially betting on themselves. This part of the report just lists the exhibits attached. The really important one here is the news release that details this buyback program. This exhibit is the actual news release from the 29th of September 2025. It's where they would have put out all the official details about this normal course issuer bid, which is basically the official term for a stock buyback program. Now, this filing doesn't go into deep financial tables like a 10Q or 10K would, so we don't have direct numbers to dissect from this specific Form 8K. However, the information here gives us a strong indication of the company's strategy and financial confidence. Think about it like this. Ovintiv is saying, we have enough money and we believe our stock is a good investment, so we're going to take some of our profits and buy our own shares. This decision usually comes after careful consideration of their financial health. While we don't have those exact numbers from this report, the very fact that they are initiating a buyback of this size suggests they are in a solid financial position. From a strategic standpoint, renewing a normal course issuer bid like this indicates a consistent approach to capital allocation. They are not just doing a one-off buyback, but are incorporating it into their ongoing financial planning. This could mean they expect continued profitability and cash flow generation that can support share repurchases without hindering their operational needs or future investments. We should also consider the context. Ovintiv is an energy company operating in the oil and gas sector. This sector can be quite volatile, with commodity prices fluctuating. For a company in this industry to announce a significant stock buyback at this time, especially one that has been approved by the Toronto Stock Exchange, suggests a level of stability and positive outlook on future energy prices and demand. It is a signal from management that they feel confident navigating the market's ups and downs. Buffett often talks about companies buying back shares when they are cheap. While we don't have the company's valuation metrics directly in this filing, the fact that they are willing to buy back shares at current market prices implies their belief that their stock is not trading at its full value. This is a common tactic to boost shareholder value when organic growth opportunities might be limited or when they want to return capital efficiently. So, to wrap up my thoughts on this filing, Ovintiv Incorporated is signaling confidence in its business and its stock. The renewal of its normal course issuer bid means they are set to buy back a considerable number of shares over the next year. This is generally a positive sign for investors as it can increase earnings per S share and potentially boost the stock price. However, it is crucial to remember that stock buybacks are just one piece of the puzzle. We would still want to look at their broader financial performance, like their revenue growth, debt levels, and cash flow from operations, which would be found in their more comprehensive quarterly or annual reports. This 8K is more of a specific announcement about a financial strategy. The main takeaway here is that Ovintiv is actively working to return value to its shareholders, and it has the financial capacity to do so. It shows a management team that is not afraid to invest in its own company. Alright, that is our breakdown of Ovintiv's latest filing. What is your take on stock buybacks, and what signal do you think this sends for the company? Future, drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.